Global development banks are at a critical juncture in addressing the urgent needs of lower-income nations as they strive to adapt to climate change. The recent study from the Breakthrough Institute serves as a clarion call, urging these financial institutions to shift their focus from merely reducing emissions to significantly enhancing the resilience of economically disadvantaged countries. The harsh reality is that while richer nations grapple with their carbon footprints, poorer nations, which contribute a mere 0.5% of global emissions, are the ones bearing the brunt of climate-related disasters. These nations are battling the intensifying impacts of climate change. Devastating floods, severe droughts, and extreme weather events become more frequent with each passing year. Their ability to survive and thrive in the face of these adversities hinges upon vital infrastructure. Paved roads, dependable power supply, and sturdy buildings are prerequisites for any meaningful adaptation, yet the financing to realize such projects remains alarmingly insufficient. The United Nations Environment Program has highlighted the staggering gap in adaptation financing, estimating annual needs to be between 187 to 359 billion, a gap that signals the urgent need for a lion's share of investment directed towards climate resilience. The findings of the Breakthrough Institute reveal that between 2000 and 2024, low and lower middle-income countries received a mere $58 billion for emission reduction efforts and only $56 billion for building climate resilience. Comparing these figures to the $120 billion commitment announced during the COP29 summit underlines the scant historical financing allocated towards these vulnerable regions. The commitment to ramp up funding for low-income countries, pledging an annual $120 billion, with a substantial $42 billion earmarked for adaptation initiatives by 2030, signifies a crucial shift in priorities that must be actualized without delay. Multilateral development banks hold immense power in shaping this new narrative. By issuing loans and grants tailored to the unique needs of lower-income countries and effectively de-risking investments, these banks can bolster private capital mobilization essential for adaptation projects. As the world transitions into a climate-conscious era, harnessing the collective resources and political will of global development banks is pivotal to ensuring that the most vulnerable populations are not left behind, but instead are empowered with the resilience needed to face future climate challenges.